This is going to be a not so fun one, but I might as well. They're already on me on Facebook about it. The Kyle Rittenhouse fucking trial. You all are not going to like this one. Everyone knows my general stances on this stuff. I'm not a right-winger. I'm not a white supremacist. I fucking hate the conservatives. Well, technically I am right-wing, but it's communism, nothing to do with what's going on here. I hate all these guys, but when they got a dude with a gun at a protest, if you run up and try to take the gun, he does have the right to shoot you. That is self-defense, because you can't delay. You can't think about it. You can't, if you twitch, if you blink, you're fucking dead, okay? Stand back 20 feet and yell about how his mother's an inbred whore, okay? But if you approach him, he's got the right to defend himself. I don't like that he was there. It's fucking crazy how the whole situation plays out, that he would think he needs to be there, that the whole protest movement, the BLM movement to begin with, it's sad that there's abuse and shit, and that movement has to happen. His ideas are fucking stupid. He's a bad dude, okay? But I'm a firm believer. The only things I'm red on is gun rights. Everyone should have a gun. Everyone should be able to defend themselves. Because giants like me can take advantage of almost anyone if they're not armed. But if you run up on someone, they got to make that choice. So just don't get close. In a protest like that, stand back 20 feet to make damn sure you don't think you're trying to rush him. This time, I've not seen you. I can't see the first one. I've never seen the first shooting he did. But the second shooting, he's on the ground and people are running up on him. I would have shot too. It's a sad situation. What's the crime? When you set up a situation where things could happen, he's being careless. I'll think of it later. But that's not murder when someone tries to take your gun. Now, if someone had stood there and yelled at him, hey, fucker, or cracker or something, and he shoots him, that's flat murder. But if you run up and try to take his gun and he shoots you, when you have a loaded gun and someone takes the gun, they are an immediate mortal threat. The act of taking the gun puts you in danger. If the gun's real and you use it to shoot them, they could have used it to shoot you if they take it. You can't just run up on people and take their guns. And I'm fine with people having guns, even the bad people, because it evens the playing field. Okay, he's a little pussy. He's a healthy young man. He should have been out there with a flag instead or something, some sign, something written on it. But you can't run up on people and take the guns out of their hand. That's an invitation for trouble. Or you're forcing them to fight for their life. Stand back, and you all see me get fucking loud. If I did it, imagine if I did it to someone. We've seen me in situations when people say they're armed and stuff, and I fucking edge up on them. But that's business. I mean, if you move fast right now, I'm gonna get wild like this. I feel threatened. Blah blah blah. That's a serious issue. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the fucking video comes out and he did something like it's obvious. But the second one where people run up on him and he's on the ground when you're down and you got a gun. Don't run up on someone with a gun, duh, motherfuckers. But they're saying they're trying to take the gun because he had just shot the first guy, and there's nothing. No one's giving me details on how that went down. There's a pretty good chance what I'm seeing here. I think the mob really did just try to grab his shit, like, hey, strip him, fucking take his stuff, take his gun, disarm him. You can't do that. Stand back, talk shit about his mother. If he dares fucking do something to you, that's murder. But you can't run up on someone. And they would have already plastered it everywhere, I believe, if they had video of showing that it wasn't like that. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations. I've had guns pulled on me. I've had police pull guns on me. I've had criminals pull guns. I had a shotgun put to the back of my head one time on a weed deal. A real shotgun too, and I know because the shell cracked open and all the pellets leaked out of it, dumped out in the ground next to the car, and later on, after the incident, I found the pile of pellets on the ground. I'm like, oh, those 100 little BB things were from the shell of the shotgun. That was a real shotgun up to the back of my head. Like, I know what it's like. You can't hesitate. The whole situation is bad. But at these protests, you need to stand back 20 feet and yell your insults from there. If you try to strip someone's gun, it's going to get ugly. And I don't want to lose that right. If someone tries to take my baseball bat or pepper spray or weapon, whatever, that alone makes you a threat to me. So stand over there and say all the shit you want. But you come at me. I don't agree with any of his stances. I just have a strong passion about people having the right to defend themselves, and especially with guns, because the world's so fucked up. People gang up on you 10-on-1. Big people pick on little people, on women, on old ladies and shit. It should be an equal playing field. Guns are tools, okay? So grandma can deal with a big ass 300-pound fat fuck like me. It should all be equal. No one should be able to jack anybody. I don't fucking need to jack people. As poor as I am, as big as I am, I never jack people. Ever. I barely shoplift. I shoplifted a phone charger last week and actually made a vlog about it because I'm like, damn, I actually stole a $10 cell phone charger. And I just never do that. Ever. It was one of those situations I was a little too fucked off. And I was like, well, if I get juice in the phone, I can make it work. I'll fucking figure it out after this. Whatever. But I don't like that. I don't like fucking taking. I didn't use force or anything, but sleight of hand or whatever. Just taking. You don't take people's shit. I'll beat someone's ass and then not take their shit. Except for a weapon. Like the bitch from Bonds that pepper sprayed me and shit. I detached her keys from the pepper spray and gave her her keys back. I'm like, you can't fucking have the weapon. Bad situation, but I really think the left, hey, don't waste your time on this one, because it's going to come down like, look, a violent mob tried to strip his weapon from him. So don't waste your time.